Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the new year here. And just hope everybody had a happy new year and happy holidays and all that. And so again, welcome back. I know 2020 was a historic year in a lot of different areas. I mean, we had all the things going on with COVID and everything, but also personally, I mean, I'm assuming everybody had some events in their life, positive, negative, whatever the case is. So, but we're into the next year now, and of course, people always do those New Year resolutions and everything. And so that brings me to my little topic about just reflecting, evaluate, analyze, what you're doing in your life, making changes. Some of you may not have any problems or issues, and that's great. Others may have problems or issues, so it just depends on your situation. Uh, but a lot of people do have, depression and different things going on that causes those things. Different, I call them distractors or, lack of focus or whatever, you want to call it. But things that go on that stop us from doing what we want to do. There's that, quote, about the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So, whether it be your work, something else you're doing in your life or in school, uh, you know, for example, if you're not in a graduate program, if you're not an A student, you're doing something wrong. And so you got to figure out what it is you're not doing. Because if you keep doing it the way you've been doing it, either you're not getting things done on time, or whatever the case is, you know, you're not you're not doing your best, I guess I'm saying, because of the distractors. Not that you're not capable of it. It's just you have these other things going on. And, the thing to keep in mind is, you've been given a gift. You get to be a graduate student and earn an MBA. A lot of people don't get this opportunity. You have this opportunity to do this, and I emphasize earn an MBA. It's not something that you're given. It's not something you're supposed to be able to buy. You're earning it, and so yeah, it's a full-time job for a year or so. But again, this is the opportunity you get, and every day you have the opportunity to make changes. If you're having problems, you have the opportunity every day to figure out a way to try and make changes in that. Some people may have some more difficult challenges than others, but still you get the opportunity to try and change it. You can keep doing things the way you've been doing them, or you can, make changes in your life, change the habits, and change the results you've been getting. Don't settle for what you've been getting if you're not getting what you want to. Go for what you want and for what you deserve to get. Everybody deserves, you know, the positives in their lives and the achievements and everything. And you have to just go for it. And if there's distractors in your life that are stopping you from getting there, you need to figure out a way around that. I got this here, hours in a day in a week. You got to stop having more things to do and then there's time to do them. If you don't get something done this week, it's because you didn't have time, or it may be because you just didn't organize your time. Those of you who've seen the 1 minute Arnold Schwarzenegger video I put out every once in a while about, you sleep 6 hours a day. What do you do in the other 18 hours? I used to do something similar to that when I ran pizza stores for Domino's. You know, uh, there was a to-do list, things managers are supposed to do every day. And, sometimes they'd say, well, I've been busy. I say, well, yeah, I see you've been busy from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You made 10 pizzas. That was 10 minutes. What did you do the other 5 hours? So, and I got this example here of a to-do list, like on the left, I just made this up real quick, but, you got 4 or 5 things there that you do. And then my thing I came up with was what you did not do. Yeah, to-do list is nice, but what didn't you do this week? And so I got this little list of things here on the right. And I used to do that when I worked with Domino's, with the store managers. I'd go in and I'd give them a list, and it'd have 20 or 30 things on there of what they did not do, that particular day or that particular week. And this might be a good exercise for you to figure out or help you, figure out, scheduling and, making good use of your time. Um, you know, the, on the to-do list and not to do. what you did not do should not be more than what you did do. Okay, so you got the little scale there for you. But anyway, you deserve not to struggle. Don't wait, make changes now. Stop letting life control you. Take charge and control of your life and your time. Don't let time and life control you. You control it. All right, that's the best advice I guess I could probably give. Um, so I'm going to segue here real quick into one other thing. Um, so it's been brought to my attention. Okay, so sometimes I don't send these welcome letters out if you've already got them once before. I'm sending them out again this time, and whether or not anybody actually reads them, but and that's too big. But anyway, so I just wanted to go over policy because it's been brought to my attention that I might be too nice of an instructor, and so I just wanted to go over real quick so there's no surprises because I am kind of lenient and you get in touch with me, I can't, I make exceptions sometimes, but it's been brought to my attention I'm making too many exceptions. So one of the things is as a graduate student, this is the full, you're, I guess you could say you're a big boy, big girl now, type scenario. But one of the things is it's an expectation. So I'm reading this one right here. Graduate level student, regardless of campus or online, expectation and policy that assignments are submitted on time. Late assignments are not accepted. Um, Exceptions for extenuating circumstances may be granted, but are not limited to things like, hey, you're in the hospital, or someone passed away, or whatever the case is. But things like vacation or work commitments are not excuses. And like I say, I'm guilty of not enforcing this. And I know when schools I went to, hey, that was the policy too. I mean, it ain't like, it's something we're making up. At the graduate level, you're expected to treat this like a job. So, um, thing about incompletes or what to call extensions, those are an exception, not a regular thing. And again, it has to do with, and this also has to do with accreditation, Department of Education, state of Missouri, things and accrediting agencies look at, as, how, for example, if we have a student who graduates program with an A, however, they never had anything turned in on time, an accreditor will look at that and say, how does that happen? And of course, the answer is, well, the instructor. So that's why I'm just, emphasizing this again. And I got the point breakdown, and the other thing about, I used to, and so there's a couple other things in here, but that's the main things. And one of the other things I used to harp on a lot was school is something, it's a job, it's something you do every day. It's not something extra. If like you got a discussion due on Wednesday, that means you spent Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday reading the chapters. You don't wait till Sunday to read the chapters, but yet you're doing a discussion on Wednesday. So there's a lot that goes in there. This is something you're supposed to be doing every day. Whether it's a half hour, you're putting that 10 to 20 hours a week. Um, I'm just kind of reviewing here what the expectation is and what you should be doing, which brought me up, which is how I came up with the topic about figuring out what you're doing wrong, um, and scheduling your day, scheduling your week, and, going for, doing the best you can. All right. Okay. So there, I will end that part right there, and we'll go into the next course here, managerial economics. So in here we have, so week one, you got your to-do list, you got a presentation, discussions. All of you been here. There might be one of you that's brand new, Patricia, if she's in here. She'll be either in this course or the other course, but either way, but what you've been doing in the discussions in the previous course is great. So just keep doing that. Assignments in the, so in the textbook, chapter 1, 2, and 3, you got, these problems here. So that was on the back. Make sure you're looking at individual problems, not group problems. All right. And then, so that's your assignment and a quiz. And it's pretty much the same format for the rest of the course. You do not have a project. So, but you do have final exam. So, all right. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll do my test question real quick. Oops, wrong one. So I got two here for you. So I got the 8-year-old. I used to say 7 and 3. Now it's 8 and 4. Um, grandkids here, so you can let me know what's going on. Maybe you can tell what they're watching if you've seen recent movies, or we also got this one too, so whichever one. But that's it. I will let you go. Have a great week. As always, I'm 7 days a week. If you need to get in touch with me or anything, go ahead and just get in touch, and with that I will let you go. So take care everybody, and have a great week.